Cirque's acrobats move at superhuman speed, and I wanted to talk to the guy with the challenging job of making music for their performances, Aaron Guidry.
So I've been thinking a lot about Paganini, and so I dusted off this old Paganini exercise, a caprice, that I had won a competition with when I was a teenager. And it's very hard because he makes you play a duet, except he has you play a duet with yourself. And usually when you do that, those are octaves, you do one, index, pinky, but it's going too fast. So you have to do index, ring finger, middle finger, pinky. And so, you have to have daddy long legs fingers in order to pull this off. Let me show you a little bit.
All right, go for it.
Okay, well, anyway, that was more or less. But, I'm actually interested in what you do, because you have musicians on this side of the stage, you have singers, and then all the way across, you have more.
I know.
And it's just nuts.
There's so much going on, and basically my job as the musical director is to make sure that we have music and make sure that music lines up with what's happening on the stage.
Wow.
But it's always a little bit different. It's always a little bit different because the acrobats make it a little bit different, and we, as the band, have to react to that. So maybe I need a little bit more improvisation tonight, or we're pulling this section out tonight, or whatever we're doing, but it's all done live and in time to make it happen.
Show me.
All right, check it out.
Okay.
Hey guys, let's start at the tension in Fast Bungee. Stand by. Tension, 2, 3. Break, 2, 3, and. Voice, 2, 3. Build, 2, 3, and. So that's an example of the end of one of our acts, the Bungee Act. And
So you're watching what's happening,
definitely.
and the acrobats are taking their cues from the music, correct?
A little bit of both, a little bit of give and take. For example, when Sarah,
Yeah.
at the very last trick of planche, right? The music gets all tension. You see that teeterboard going, and you see there's a guy on his shoulders. You know something's coming. You see Sarah getting up there. Here she goes. She's about to get on. I count to 3. That's super
Okay.
important. 1, 2, 3. I hit this pad, and that cues the band for break, 2, 3, and boosh. And we stop, and she's landed to da. And everybody, the crowd goes bazonkers.
And you count to 3 because, in your experience, that's the amount of time she needs to get from the board
Yes.
onto somebody's shoulders.
Yes, 3 plus another 4 for the band to be cued, so it's 7 total.
Really?
So like if she gets on early, then I subtract. If she gets on later, I add. So we're gonna pretend like she gets on the board. I'll cue you because you're gonna do it, all right?
How am I going to do that?
Well, you're gonna come over here and hit this golden
That
pad.
thing.
Yes,
Okay,
exactly.
all right. Here we go.
Stand by, everybody. Let's start the tension. Here we go. Tension, 2, 3. Stand by. Stand by, Scott. It's getting close. Here she comes. Go. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3, and. Nailed it.
Wow.
That's the kind of timing that you have to do. And those kind of examples, that little example, all over the show.
I got to tell you, as somebody who's seen this show a bunch of times, I mean, I'm a musician, but even for me, it never occurs to me that somebody is doing that.
Yeah.
You're doing that.
The man behind the curtain.
And it is so much more thrilling because you're doing that,
Well,
because the music is synchronized
That's the
with the
greatest
action.
compliment to say that it sounds super
It's
smooth.
true.
Well, thanks
It's
so
totally
much, man.
true.
I appreciate it.